speaking about young activists, this clip I'm about to show you covers some very serious topics, but it is just so mad as to be laughable. Have a look.
In Palestine and all over the world, the fight against colonialism and corporations' destruction of the planet are intrinsically linked. As Israel bombs hospitals, homes and schools in Gaza, Chevron supplies them with energy. Ending Israel's genocide in Gaza and Israeli apartheid is a climate justice issue.
As I said before, it is literally insane. It's that absurd, Tim, to be talking about colonialism and genocide and climate change and corporatism all wrapped into one. But what scares me about it, this is exactly the sort of mumbo-jumbo we're getting at university protests and then reflected by leftist politicians in the debate, and that's actually driving some of our weaker governments to be so pathetic on this issue.
Absolutely. And where's the thanks? You know, Israel goes to the trouble of not bombing a bunch of Hezbollah lunatics, not raining bombs indiscriminately, instead taking them out with very climate-friendly, very minimally disruptive pages. I would have thought that would be worth a tick in Greta's book, because you know, not only are they using tiny little handy explosives, none of those Hezbollah guys are driving cars anymore, are they?
They're not at all, and they're certainly not answering their phones. Now let's go to the US, Mark. I've got to get your thoughts on this, because we do like to sort of challenge ourselves every now and then with some words of wisdom from Kamala Harris, because I think the insights are worth sharing with everybody as often as we can. Here's the latest.
Let it always inspire us. Let it always be the source of our optimism, which is that spirit that is so uniquely American. And let that then inspire us by helping us to be inspired to solve the problems.
I'm inspired to be inspired, and I'm finding it quite inspiring. Is that all vomit with no retch?
Yeah, it's similar. It is. It's all retch, no vomit as well. You know, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's just you can tell when she's gone off script, actually, because you could normally she's not looking at the teleprompters left and right. She's looking around, searching for any other word that came from the focus group.
She was searching for inspiration.
The Obama focus group that she sat in. Yeah, she's searching for inspiration or dreams or an ambition or America or something. Unburdened, whatever it might be. Yeah.
All right, well, if you think she's pretty bad, let's have a check-in on the guy who's currently in the job.
Thank you. Welcome to Washington.
All right, now that is the serving President Joe Biden. Thank you. Welcome to Washington. I want to show it to you again now, and look below him. There's a sign saying where he is.
Thank you. Welcome to Washington.
Welcome to Washington in New York City, Tim. Maybe he was up in Washington Heights.
Bit of a clue there on the stage. I mean, he should have had those words in front of him. Maybe that was a mistake by the organisers. That's the sort of, you know, large print volumes that probably the last book he read 17 years ago had that sort of large print sort of so we could get through it. But I just add to what Mark was saying before. When Kamala Harris is wandering around and her eyes are rolling back, what she's looking for is a full stop, and she never finds it.
And someone's got to find it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Tim Blair and Mark Nicholson.